Alright guys, I am back with my review of this week's WWE Friday Night Smackdown for March 8th, 2013. And they started the show off with a picture of Paul Bearer. They didn't do the tribute video on this show, but WWE did put out a tribute video for Paul Bearer. I thought was really well done. Definitely check that out. It's on YouTube. And Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter come out. Zeb says, "We all think alike. It's just everyone else is too scared to admit it. Anyone who doesn't agree with them is the problem." Del Rio comes out. He plays a video of them mocking the Zeb YouTube videos. And in the little clip, it's supposed to be a parody, so Del Rio's dressed like Jack Swagger, even though he looks like Muhammad Hassan wearing a blonde wig. And Ricardo's there dressed like Zeb, and it wasn't funny. It was pretty bad, actually. We get 3MB, McIntyre and Heath Slater versus Team Hell No. Slater taps to the no lock. A very sloppy finish. Something happened in this match. Towards the end, it was supposed to be a roll up on Bryan. He kicks out, turns into a no lock. But something happened. There was some miscommunication towards the end. Backstage, Dolph tells Stryker the fans voted for him because they wanted to see the biggest show-stealing match in SmackDown history, and tonight history will be made. Ryback and Mark Henry have another stare down backstage, and then Brad Maddox joins Cole and Matthews on commentary. This was the reason to watch SmackDown this week. This was awesome. This really made the entire show watchable. There wasn't a lot of great stuff on this week's episode of SmackDown, in my opinion. The Del Rio Ziggler match was good, no surprise there. But Brad Maddox on commentary for the rest of the show was just awesome to listen to. I really enjoyed this week's SmackDown because of him. Sandow cuts a promo on Ryback. Ryback hits Shell Shocked for the win. This was an okay match here. The Shield beat up Big Show and triple powerbombed him after Raw went off the air. And Big Show blames Sheamus and Orton for the attack. We get Del Rio versus Dolph. Big E punches Del Rio behind the ref. And Ricardo throws a towel at him. So Big E goes over to destroy Ricardo, and AJ stops him. And Ricardo grabs a bucket of water and he goes to throw it at Big E, but misses and hits AJ. So then AJ tries to attack Ricardo and Big E stops her. Which, I don't really understand this Big E character. When he first came out, he was going to kill anyone who called AJ crazy. He really was standing up for AJ. And then when stuff like this happens, shouldn't he be trying to attack Ricardo? It just doesn't really make sense to me storyline-wise. So I guess he's not supposed to be her protector anymore or something. But anyway, AJ starts chasing him around the ring, and the ref sees this and kicks him out. Dolph taps to the arm breaker. Like I said, it was a good match, no surprise. AJ and Daniel Bryan are backstage talking about their past relationship. AJ says she's going to be with the world champion. Daniel Bryan says, "Well, when you were with me, I was the champion. I didn't just walk around with a briefcase." And they go back and forth. It was pretty good. Mark Henry versus Yoshitatsu. Brad Maddox says Yoshitatsu is his favorite superstar of all time. Henry wins with the world's strongest slam. I think he hit a splash in the slam, and that was it. Sheamus makes fun of Big Show, says he looks like Shrek and clogs toilets. Caitlyn with Layla versus Tamina. Cody Rhodes is watching backstage because Caitlyn said she liked his love stash. And Caitlyn busted her face on the ropes in this match. Oh my god, it looked terrible. But anyways, Layla causes Caitlyn to get distracted, and Tamina hits a Samoan drop for the win. Probably going to be Caitlyn versus Layla at Mania. Backstage, Cody Rhodes asks Damian Sandow what he thinks about Caitlyn. He doesn't think much. Supposed to be Fandango versus Justin Gabriel. Of course, he refuses to wrestle. It's like WWE wants this guy to fail. This is just terrible stuff. He's already got a horrible gimmick he has to overcome. And on top of that, they're making him do this lame-ass, pronounce my name, Fandango shit. And I can't stand it. It's so fucking predictable. He's already insulted Stryker and both announcers. So surely on Raw, he's gonna finally debut. But I could also see them pushing it back until SmackDown, because after this segment here, Booker T's backstage watching and he's pissed off about this. So they could do something else on Raw, and then finally by next week's SmackDown he will wrestle. I can't see them dragging it out any longer than that. Sheamus versus Big Show. Sheamus bro kicks Big Show to the outside. The Shield comes out, and they surround the ring. So Randy Orton runs out to help Sheamus fight him off. They get overwhelmed. Big Show gets back in the ring and helps them fight off the Shield. Then he knocks out Sheamus, and Orton RKO's Big Show. That was it. That was the end of the show. Like I said, this wasn't the best SmackDown ever, but it's worth watching this week because of Brad Maddox on commentary. And you also have the Del Rio Ziggler match, which was good, and Ryback versus Sandow was pretty good too. So overall, this wasn't a bad show this week. I thought this was pretty good, and I enjoyed this one. So anyways, that's my review of this week's SmackDown. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this week's show in the comments, and thanks for watching.